Good afternoon, and what is a cool, bright and blustery day. It is Friday the 26th of January, and I've got a nice hot cup of tea and the parcel is continue unboxing. So it's not very well packaged, as you can kind of see. Let's see if I can. What I've already pulled out of here is a copy of War Stories from Firelock Games. So I'll pull out the next thing in here, which is a copy of ORK 2nd edition. This is published by Green Ronin, and it is a role-playing game about playing orcs with a K. So, squishy men no read, this am for orcs. You am tough orc, you am crawl out of gunk pit with other orcs, stomp guts of weaklings, steal gold, get good orc name. Someday you am show orc god Crom who am boss. Set aside heroic acts and thinking too hard, that's now how orcs get things done. What you need is a blood-soaked combat system and other lesser rules to guide you toward orkish fame and fortune. Toss in a heap of deadly adventures for you to mindlessly hurl yourself into, and you have everything you need to get started with the carnage. ORK, the role-playing game, plops you into an unruly world crammed full of mayhem and violence, most of which will be your fault. So, yeah, okay. Basically just saying, Crom, I hate you. So, credits page. Table of orc tents. And then we get on to the introduction. Basically welcome you to the world of Orkness, and we're going to basically an introduction to what a role-playing game is, an example of play, two examples of play actually, and the basics behind the game, and then we go on to chapter 1, which is You Am Orc Now. So I do actually really kind of like the kind of bonkers kind of throwaway nature of this. There are lots of different little role-playing games that kind of do this. A term like Orkborg does it. And you're thinking of Kobold Take My Baby, and you know, other role-playing games where you play goblins and green things and things like that. You know, little evil, stinky creatures who are going to get into scrapes and out again, and not necessarily survive. So you've got characters, you know, basically how to create a character, including picking a cheat, because hey, you're an orc, and orcs don't do things fair. We'll move on to the skills section. I'm rolling Crom dice. And skill rolls against enemies. Bone skills, twitch skills, mojo skills. So it's all kind of simple and short to the point. And then chapter 3, Cheating Crom. So this is sort of like the special abilities you've got, which sort of like break the rules. Things like, you know, I don't know, I can't see anything up here. So let's see if I can find an example cheat. So fight, rustling axes, ducks sneaking in the woods, stuff like that. It's, you know, it's sort of special abilities. Combat. And actions and so on. It's all going to be very quickly explained. You know, this is going to be kind of a fast-paced, knockabout, bruising kind of game, because you know that's what orcs are like. Of course, got a section on death and defeat, because you know not every orc is going to succeed. And then chapter 5, the world am trying to kill you. So you know that's things like, you know, falling damage, damaging hazards, toxins, poisons, and of course the dangers of broccoli. How do I know I'm not an orc? I like broccoli. Orkmaster stuff. So this is just a guide on how to run the game, whether or not you want to include magic, the good stuff, orc beast parts, trophies, tattoos, and other magical items. So basically using orc leftovers as part of your magic. And that includes tattoos of Grud and Garg, which is, basically you're changing yourself into even more of a monster. Things like magic armor and weapons, including amazing Ookla's pedal-powered auto-gyro. And your duck vehicle, but basically the apparatus of Quack, or deliciously squishy man-pie doom, which is the best kind of man-pie of doom. Definitely squishy. Spells of the orcs who can't spell good, because you am orc, no am sport, orc spell, or should that be no orc am spill? And then we've got advice from Game Master, Orc Master, sorry, on running the game. Quick guide to Orc Society. The Orc War Machine. More on Orc Society. Surprisingly more. Before we're going into growing up Orc. The life of the poor put upon Orklings, before they go out and prove themselves to be proper orcs. Orc religion and magic. And then there's a section on sort of like, Warlock secrets and how Crom created the world. Orc magic, orc science. And of course, what you really need as an orc is things to kill. Bone men and creeping crud, fire feathers, strange creatures, all flying monkeys. Not going to ask where they're flying from. Furry dog lizard man. Giant squids. Grog guru. Horse rat. Instant super fun man. So lots of things to encounter. You even have some adventurers, including Sourman, Conquerors, Squeezebox, Squidheads. Yeah. Squishy Man. And there's Squidhead. Stunty Man, Totanic Lizard, Tomb Gunners, there's Stunty Man. Turu and Wotank. And we got on to adventures. So how to make a campaign, and then we start off with how comes to Squishy Town. So ready to play scenarios, play straight out the book, Perils of Science. So I've got quite a few adventures in here. The Flying Fortress of Doom, including a mini Zeppelin, expedition to Horse Rat Mountain, and yeah, I think it's lots of monsters, lots of things to kill, lots of things to beat up, and we even have a afterward fight the designer at the end. So, and followed by an orc dex and an appendorks with lots of orky tables. And always remember, Crom am hate you. So that's Ork, the roleplay game. This is the second edition published by Green Ronin Publishing. Tongue-in-cheek, kind of throwaway, battling kind of role-playing game, which is basically you're going to play in between longer things and sort of like, you know, as a bit of relief against the more traditional kind of fantasy campaigns, I suppose. That looks quite a lot of fun, actually. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you have, then please do click on the like button down below. And of course, if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to more unboxings in the Nook, where you will see me out here with a box containing a book or game, in this case a little role-playing game, which I will unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea, then please do click on the subscribe button down below. In the meantime, thanks again for watching another unboxing the Nook. I'll be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.